And we begin with some breaking news. A man's in the hospital with serious injuries after he's hit by a car while riding his bike. You can see his bike there on the screen. Video from the scene, 16th Street and Alta Vista Road in South Phoenix, just south of Southern Avenue. Another person has minor injuries. Police are investigating what led to that crash. When we learn more about it, we will bring it to you. Thank you for being here for 12 News at 10. A little late tonight. I'm Troy Hayden. A West Valley father fighting for his life after being shot twice in the head. And the accused shooter knew that victim and is now in police custody. 12 News journalist Gabriella Becerra live in studio with what happened here. And it's a kind of a strange case here, Gabby.
Yeah, it's really sad. Family tells me Ramel Ross is still in critical condition in the ICU. One of those bullets was removed from his head, but the other one is still there.
He's so resilient.
One of the strongest members of this family.
He's a pillar of the community, Ramel was. He really is a good guy that loved his family and friends deeply.
Ramel Ross, a loving father, brother, and son, is now leaning on those around him after an act of violence left him fighting for his life.
He just didn't see it coming. He's leaving work on his way home.
Ross was leaving his barber shop near 83rd Avenue and Indian School Road when a person dressed in all black approached his car and shot him several times.
He was ambushed and shot twice in the head. He was going home to his family, to his son.
According to court records, the suspect walked away after the shooting and was later seen and heard on gas station surveillance video asking the clerk if Ross was his favorite barber before allegedly admitting to shooting up Ross's truck. The suspect was later arrested and identified as 36-year-old Garen Jones. Family tells me Ross and Jones knew each other.
For us, this is a tragedy. A complete tragedy.
Ross has had multiple surgeries, and doctors don't yet know the full extent of his injuries.
He was talking when he went in, actually, but he started screaming. He couldn't see. He can't see. The bullet was in the part of the brain for the eyes.
Ross isn't just a light in his family's life.
He always took care of his mom. You know, as a little 3-year-old. He's been a very good dad.
But also in his community as a barber and a mentor for young men.
You know, my cousin, he has a big heart, man, and he deserves all this help.
It's help his family hopes will be returned in prayers for Ross's full recovery.
That is everything to our family, the support. It is going to be a very long recovery.
And Jones is facing several felony charges, including aggravated assault. He's expected to be back in court tomorrow. Troy?
Yeah, I know it's still early, Gabby, but you know, what's behind all this? It seems so random, and to have an ambush-style attack.
Family is not sure what the motive is. They tell me that these two have known each other for quite some time, several years, but they say it's a senseless tragedy that happened, and they want to know more.
Yeah, and I'm sure the investigation will go on. Gabriella, thank you. A man who police say shot his ex's new boyfriend before turning the gun on himself made his first court appearance today. 23-year-old David William Jones, you can see him all bandaged up, accused of shooting the 28-year-old victim multiple times near 99th Avenue and Lower Buckeye Road. Both Jones and that victim were taken to the hospital. That victim is still there in critical condition. Jones was released from the hospital, as you see here, and is now facing attempted murder and aggravated assault charges. So did you get any of this at your place? I know we did overnight up in the North Valley. It rained pretty hard. It rained this morning in many parts of the valley, and more rain is on the way. 12 News weather watcher David sending us that video from Cordis Lakes. So you were saying, hello, Chris, you were saying that a lot of the North Valley got some of those higher totals, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and the East Valley pretty much missed out, except for Apache Junction and Queen Valley, far out to the east. So I'll have some of the rainfall totals for you coming up a little bit later in this half hour of news. Right now, our system is up into Utah, so it is clearing out. We're getting a little break in between systems. System number 2 is here off the coast of Northern California. More of that cold air coming in over the water of the Pacific Ocean and moisture riding up into Northern California, the Bay Area. That is the system that will roll into here on Tuesday, actually late Monday night into Tuesday. Stopping the clock here Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. We're in the green once again, and this one has a little bit colder air, so slightly lower snow elevation. Snowbowl did pick up several inches of snow, the first accumulating snow of the season for Snowbowl, but rain in Flagstaff. In fact, record rainfall. We'll have periods of rain on Tuesday. Another weather impact alert for Tuesday, so have that umbrella handy. Here's a look at what you can expect. Valley rain starts up on Monday night. A weather impact alert for Tuesday. Mountain snow. The snow level down to as low as 6,500 feet, and I do think the first snow of the season will fall in Flagstaff. A close look at that situation and the rainfall reports and your 7-day forecast all coming up.
All right, looking forward to that, Chris. We'll see you in a few minutes. 4 female inmates back behind bars after they were taken to the hospital for seizure-like symptoms this morning. The 4 inmates were from Perryville Women's Prison. They had some sort of drug in their system causing these seizures. They were all taken to the hospital, later released. As a precaution, though, more inmates were given drug tests behind bars, and 1 additional inmate did test positive and was given medical treatment. They're now investigating how those drugs got into the prison. Frightening scene during the Ironman Arizona event today. Police tell us a cyclist was hit by a car while competing in that race. You can see the wreckage of the bike again here. It happened near McClintock and Curry in Tempe. Nobody was seriously hurt, fortunately. Event organizers had several of the streets blocked off for the race. Police haven't said what led to this crash. And today's Arizona Ironman is the final Ironman that will be held here in our state. The race ends an era in Arizona. 12 News journalist Tricia Hendricks was there this morning.
More than 1,900 athletes took part in Ironman Arizona out here at Tempe Town Lake for this year's final edition in the desert.
I'm ready. Oh, yeah.
You look it. Good luck.
Thank you.
They geared up.
We need your energy.
Surrounded by spectators lining Tempe Town Lake from the ground and up above along the Mill Avenue Bridge. Among the athletes jumping into Tempe Town Lake to begin their race with a 2.4-mile swim, Wanda Norris's son Robert from Florida.
He has Down syndrome, he's an athlete, and he's 22. This is his first full Ironman.
Wow, how exciting! Traveling here for the 21st and final Ironman Arizona, significant for Robert.
The number 21 is very meaningful to Robert because it's part of his diagnosis, trisomy 21.
You can see how excited he
He
is.
is so inspirational.
For the athletes,
It's intense.
George Tamillo from San Antonio came to cheer on his wife with their kids dressed up and playing music.
Tell me how much your mom trains.
A lot. Very proud of her.
Next up,
And then be on the bike for 4, 5, 6 hours. Come back, drop the bike off, transition again, and then go run a marathon.
kisses all around, and she's off.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Ed Moore came to cheer on his son Morgan, who's a firefighter in California.
I'm proud of him, yeah, and it's great to see her and cheer him on here.
Race director Ryan Cooper was thrilled the rain held out for the event.
Some of the stories that you hear from the athletes, everybody's out here for a different reason, and just to hear those whys everybody here is just, it's super impactful.
At the same time, it's bittersweet after 2 decades of Ironman Arizona. Tempe officials say it's become too difficult to host as the city continues to grow and construction expands. So this will be the final Ironman Arizona event held here.
This has been one of the originals. This is iconic. There's no replacing this race, but it'll be remembered and it'll be echoed here for a long, long time.
Memories like this. 13-month-old Margot was one of more than 200 kids who took part in the Iron Kids event on Saturday.
She toddled her way to last place, but she was the star of the show. And she got a nice medal, and she got to chew on it, and it was a lot of fun.
Memories that will never be forgotten.
1,500 spectators came out here to Tempe to cheer on their loved ones who are inspiring to all of us. In Tempe, Tricia Hendricks, 12 News.
Yeah, they are incredible athletes for sure. Tricia, thank you. City of Scottsdale may be finalizing a deal with Axon tomorrow, Taser's parent company, on the company's controversial headquarters building. You know, it's been in the news for years. They've been feuding for the last several months, especially over this massive headquarters. It includes hundreds of apartments. Tomorrow, though, the city will vote on a resolution that would outline terms for an agreement between these two. The terms include reducing the amount of apartments Axon was planning on building there and having affordable housing also on site. Scottsdale City Council meets at 3 o'clock tomorrow. 12 News will be covering that meeting, and we'll tell you what happened tomorrow. Also tomorrow, the trial of Ian Mitchum continues. He's accused of beating a young woman named Allison Feldman to death in her Scottsdale home 11 years ago. The case went unsolved for years, but then they got a suspect, police did, using familial DNA, one of the first cases where that was used. So tomorrow morning we'll hear testimony from witnesses in that case. If you'd like to watch it live, We are streaming it gavel to gavel on 12 Plus. So download our streaming app for your TV and you can watch it for free.